Well, this is a annual trip, Eastern Oregon. Haven't done any filming until now. Got some good news, got some bad news this trip. So good news is I'm here. I got a week off, ready to pound the hills, in really good shape. Been training for this. Bad news is my best friend, hunting partner Eric, isn't here. Last week we had an accident at work. We were on a team at work where we do some tracking and training and stuff like that, and just had a freak accident, twisted his knee up. Doc thinks he tore his MCL. So he's home, he's resting, he can't walk, he's on crutches. So I'm over here doing it by myself, not how I wanted it. I know Eric's really struggling with this, not being able to come do it. So drove over today. Game plans to push in 4.5, 5 miles tonight, set up spike camp, maybe climb up on the hill, do some glassing, but get a good camp going, and then be fresh leg tomorrow and just hit it hard back here 2 days. So we were in here last year. We found 3 older sheds, no browns, but we only had a half day where I'm going. So I'll check back in along the way. The rest of this is going to be trail hiking, nothing too fancy. It poured rain here today by the looks of it, and I had another friend that was down here, Ellis. Hope you guys didn't get too wet, but I just got a text, just now came through, that they got soaked today. But the next 2 days are supposed to be okay. That's why I'm spiking in solo this year. So hopefully big old brown sheds. One good brown a day would keep me going, so I'm gonna work hard. All right, next time I turn this on, chances are I'll be setting up camp. All right. Well, I think I found my camp spot. You can see it's been warm over here, the snow's melting. Running real hard, but I got a fire pit built and I'm off just a little bit. Got some cover here. There's an opening over here, but this kind of started to drizzle. You can see up there in the distance it's raining over there, so gotta get my raincoat on, put my bag over my pack, let this blow through, and get camp set up. So to save battery, I probably won't time lapse much, but that was a good push. All right. So it's starting to rain and drizzle, so I always pack a contractor bag with me. I just put that bag over my pack, keep everything dry, and I'm just gonna go hit some of this timber right here by camp till it stops raining, then I'll come back and make camp. So just really trying to make use of every ounce of time I have. I pounded a Gatorade, got my binos, no pack, just gonna go light. So just kind of poke around here in some of this stuff I haven't hit before. All right. Well, as you can see, the rain blew through. So I probably gained 400 or 500 feet elevation, side hilled around, looked at some open stuff. Just kind of poking around. But I'm gonna drop back down to camp now and get camp set up. Maybe get some firewood, kind of get ready for tomorrow. I didn't want to do too much today. Just come up here in case there was an easy one. I expect if there was one out here, it'd be a brownie, because all the other ones get picked up pretty easy in this open stuff. So, all right, I'll check back in when I have camp up. Well, it's the morning of day 1, so it rained hard last night, 2 different times. Tent did pretty good. It's a 3-season tent, but there's definitely some moisture on the inside of the fly. Good thing with these little tents is they dry out quick too. So I had all my gear in the tent or under the eaves, so gear's dry. Boots are good. They're a little damp from yesterday because it was soggy coming in here, but supposed to have good weather today and even better weather tomorrow. So I'm gonna hit it hard these 2 days. I got enough food to stay 2 more days if I want. So yeah, just checking in. I got about an hour till daylight. Having my first cup of coffee. Look forward to this week every year. So if I can find one good shed a day, I'll be happy. That's my goal. Find one brown a day. Well, I got a couple shed bull, well, one shed bull and one 5x6, basically a 5. But it's a good sign to see a shed bull in here. Feeling really good about the stuff I've walked through so far. I've been going about an hour. But I'm just gonna keep poking around. My tactics just move real slow, conserve energy, stay on game trails, get into their bedding cover area. But I'd really like to glass up a nice shed out in this open stuff, since I'm probably one of the first people in here this year, so pretty cool. Well, one of the things I wanted to do when I come over here was glass up a shed, so I did that. I still got these one shed bull and one packing right across from me. They're barely moving, they're just eating. But check this out. I got some fog rolling in right now, of course. Pretty sure that's last year's hard white. It's lost some color, but it looks like a hard white 5. Of course, I put the spotter on it and was going to record with the spotter, but I brought the wrong adapter. So it's always something. But anyways, glasses will work good enough. But I was just freehanding glassing, and thought that was a good place for elk to be, and sure enough, there's a shed. So super happy about that. 8:30, first day. I'm gonna mark that on onX and just leave it for now, and I'll work my way over to it. But I think I'm gonna glass a little more. I think they're easier. I believe they're easier to see than they really are. That one was pretty obvious, but I don't know. I'm so cold I want to keep moving. So anyways, awesome start. Jacked about that. Well, here's that shed I glassed up. At least a year old. Looks like it might have been a 6, and a little 6, and it chewed the top off, but not what we came to find, but it's a start, so I'll take it. It seems like the bulls like this area. This is a 4th shed I've picked up within, I don't know, a few hundred yards, so one like this but brown would be great. So yeah, we'll pack it around. Hopefully we find something better. It's 10:30, so pretty early. I glassed this up a couple hours ago from up here behind, but tine's down, got mist, whitened up a little bit so it stood out. But first one of the year, elk shed of the year, so let's go, baby. Well, I figure I better check in. It's been a long time. I hate checking in when there's no updates, but just the one shed so far. Been in some really nice timber. Game trail took me down in the bottom. There is elk sign down here, but it's that time of day where I got to turn around. I just have to. I'm a long ways from camp, so I'm gonna just pick a different line on the way back, and a little more direct route. See what happens. You can be 30-40 yards from one and not know it. So check back in if I find one or want to get back to camp. Well, just checking in. You can see I got some good hair going, but 2 sheds today, both kind of rags, older, but you know, grateful. Got them here by the fire, but got the mountain houses going. It's about 7 miles today. I didn't really look at the track log to see elevation and stuff, but this country you don't do a lot of miles, but it beats you up because it's so steep. So anyways, I'm just got a little fire going, morale booster. I'm honestly probably just gonna crawl in the tent and eat my food and relax and go to bed. I'm gonna try to push in further tomorrow. I got into some really nice timber, but I had to turn around. But it's a long ways back in there, so definitely gonna be another long day tomorrow. But if I can just get 1 or 2 a day, I'll be happy. It's a long day when you don't get anything. So day 1 in the books, checking in with Eric. He knows exactly where I'm at, so just in case. But feel pretty good. Legs a little tired, but I just need to drink water. So day 2 coming up tomorrow. Well, good morning. Started day 2, 6 in the morning. Gonna get up and get moving. There's no sense in, like, you know, when you're hunting, you get out daylight and start hiking around. You're looking for sheds, you need light. So slept pretty good last night. I feel like I need to force hydrate, drink a bunch of water, but I haven't moved around a bunch, but I feel pretty good. I did just over 6 miles yesterday, 2,500 feet gain loss. That's about average. I'm gonna push in further today. It's gonna take me a few hours to get there, and then I'll probably just have 3-4 hours of shed hunt and then a few hours back. But I think I'm gonna have to break camp and leave tonight, which is okay. I'll just be tired because they're calling for rain tomorrow, and my stuff's already a little damp. So I'm gonna, this morning before I leave, I'm gonna hang my bag up, and I might even take the rain fly off and just let, it's supposed to be like 60 today, let everything dry out a little bit. Because I'm planning on, I want to do another spike camp this trip, but it's hard to do when your stuff's soaking wet. So we'll play it by ear. I really want to find a brown. That's why I'm here. I got into some good looking stuff, a little more remote yesterday, but you always go for the remote stuff, and the sheds I found back here have been closer to camp. So, but they've all been older. Like there was a pocket of bulls that shed out throughout there, so I just need to find that brown pocket. So enough yapping, I'll get moving. All right, well, 7 o'clock, just leaving camp. Everything's damp from just the moisture in the air by this creek, the rain. So I'm hoping the weather will be true, not rain today, and let everything dry out. I pulled the floor, it was soaking wet, but it kept the inside of the tent dry. The bag's pretty damp to the touch, but if the weather does what it's supposed to do, it'll be dried out today. So 7 o'clock, I'm off. I'm pretty cold, and gonna start moving, warm up. Pretty nice little camp spot though. Well, I was just sitting up here. You can see my trekking poles, and I was feeling kind of weak, so I ate some trail mix, nuts, and a couple Twizzlers. Save my good food for later. I just got up, snapped my pack on, and looked down, and right below me the whole time was this little raghorn. It's funny how that happens, but not a very good one again. 3rd horn of the trip, but just a little dinker, kind of a gross one. Been here a while, chewed on, but yeah, I don't know. Finding these old small ones, I don't know where the big brown ones are. Maybe they're easier to spot, so people get them sooner. I'm not sure, but I don't know where I'll end up today. Game plans to get a little bit higher in Side Hill, but that means I'll be out in the open more, which I'm not a fan of. But there are tiny little pockets like this stuff I'm in now that I'm just picking apart. So, but it was kind of funny to look down and see that old thing. All right. Pushing through some snow, trying to get to this middle ridge here and then work down. Nice pocket of timber down there, but it's been a grind today so far. A lot of hiking, not a lot of shed hunting, but I get down into this timber, I think I'll be shed hunting, so get away from everything. Long ways from camp again. Well, midday update. That's what I dropped off of up there where, see where the trees start at the ridge line. Made my way down that middle ridge. Now I'm slowly working my way over to this ridge. I'm gonna drop into some really nice timber I was in yesterday. Have a few hours in that timber to zigzag, and then I'll head back to camp. Solid 3 hours walk, shed hunting walk back to camp. So be another 11-12 hour hiking day. So far just a one old rag, but I'm getting into some stuff now where should be the only one in here this year so far. So you never know. It's hard to find them in the trees, but I'm over here looking for a jumbo. Maybe he's here for me. Well, this is some of the stuff I'm working right now. Just following elk trails, trying to zigzag, cut up these draws, cut back. Big old oak bed right here, but this is really nice timber. Kind of the stuff we try to find and isolate. We do find several out in the open and in the fringes, but I think less people are in here. I don't know. Been snake bit, no brownies. Got 3 rags I'm grateful for. Gonna keep chipping away. I got a few more hours back in here, and then I gotta work back towards camp. So just want to show you guys this really nice timber. Well, this is a dandy buck shed, but as you can see, it's a few years old. It's got real good color on the downside. Probably just a couple years old. But dang bears and coyotes, man, they get on these things. That's not from a squirrel, but real good one. Just working these trails, trying to take the path of least resistance. I was just looking, there's a big old elk bed right there, and I saw this. I actually thought it was a chewed up elk shed, but yeah, that's a dandy buck. Just old city, but grateful for it. Thankful for the mountain. So as you can see behind me, there's some pretty nice big old timber. Working hard for this guy. Need to find this year's. But yeah, that's a good one. Nice deep forks. So, well, I just found an elk deadhead. Just a little spiker. Old one. It was buried in the ground, you can see. Just a little guy. But can't take them in Washington. Probably wouldn't take it anyways where I'm at. So still a cool score. Not sure what happened, but there he is. Just working my way back to camp. Just kind of turned around, and about, I don't know, 200 feet elevation higher than my line yesterday. So just trying to cut a new line on the way back to camp. So long ways to go. Well, it's like 3:30 now. Still making my way back to camp. So the plan is to grab camp and take it out tonight. I know I'm not going to feel like it, but I think that's a smart thing to do because the weather's already changing. The rain's coming. All right, guys. I might have just found what I came looking for. It's in the timber, so it might be an older one, but I'm hoping it's a brownie. But it looks big, and I'm hoping I can match it up already. It might take a minute. I'm just gonna walk you into it. Gosh, I hope it's a brownie. I was gonna back out and take camp out tonight because of the rain, and I just thought, you know what, I gotta stick it out. I'm back here. I'm gonna just grind. My legs are tired. I've been zigzagging straight uphill, and this is a club. might not be as big as I thought it was. Still a good shed. Oh, holy cow. There's the other side. That's the second time I've done that. Look at this, guys. If that's the same one, I don't know. I think that's a different one. Got one buried right there. I don't think that's the same bull. And I got one pitchfork in the ground. Heck yeah. Year-old hard white. I'll take it. Oh man. Not a brownie, but there's another one right here, and I don't think it's the same one. So, well, it might be. It's just got this. That other one has this weird eye guard. Looks like a hard white 5. Been chewed on. They get chewed on a lot here. But just a club. That's what I saw. Tines down, stuck in the ground. Oh man, I'm just snake bit with brownies. I really thought this was it, but this timber, they don't get a lot of sunlight, so let me go get this other one picked up. Match set, baby. Heck yeah. A couple years old, but still kept the color down in this timber. See, this side's a 6. Definitely a match set though. Droopy front eye guards. Sweet. It's awesome. Whew. That was worth the extra effort for sure. We'll do a quick little closeout video. Ended up with 3 elk sheds and a buck shed today. I did have a match set, so that was cool. That guy, let's see, and this guy. Match set, so that's pretty cool. Got some weird thirds there flying out. His brow tines were dipping down, but stuff got on them. They're 2-3 years old. And then I found this good buck shed today, and then an old chewed up, I packed it back, old chewed up thing. So that's the haul for 2 days. When I had these, those are the ones I found yesterday. So, cleaning up all the old ones, just can't find the brown. Got a little fire going, just kind of out of habit. And then I got spaghetti and Thai style coconut. So, well, morning day 3. Just rain just stopped. Been waiting for it to stop, so I gotta put away a wet tent, which isn't my favorite thing, but I'm trying to think of some areas to hit on the way out. I don't quite have enough food to make a hard day's push to keep fueled up, so but I need to come up with something, so keep stacking them up, I hope. But got kind of a yard sale going in here. It's been my crib the last 3 nights, but be truck camping next couple nights. It's supposed to rain. Well, actually the weather changed. It's supposed to rain today, which it has, and then be nice the rest of the week. So if that's true, I might be spiking out again as soon as tonight or tomorrow night, so we'll see. All right. Well, I got camp broke down, and there's where the tent was, only dry spot around. Got these strapped on, and I'm gonna head out, make a game plan on the way out. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I don't got much food. I got like 8 slices of cheese and literally a palm full of cashews. So we'll see how the day goes. If I were to get too many more horns, it'd be hard, but that's a good problem to have. So goodbye camp spot. It's been a good one. Well, you can see the weather's taking a turn for the worse. It's spitting snow and rain now. I'm starting to pick up more elk sign though. Cold, hands are cold. Gloves won't dry out, but I'm gonna start climbing around. I'll warm back up. It's got a long, long day ahead of me. That's okay. I got 8 slices of cheese left, so call this a cheesy shed day. Bad joke. All right, gonna keep pushing. I just looked up. One was skylining, a little like a Reg 5 still packing. But I'm heading for this timber, getting some cover. Start picking some spots. Eric picked up a brownie and an old one last year back here, so I'm gonna go cover that ground. Two bulls still packing. Oh, 3 bulls. 4 bulls. Shoot. Five bulls. Sorry. Dang, all still packing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's kind of discouraging. But maybe some of their last year's laying back here. Dang. None of them shut out. Oh well, don't mean nothing. Well, it turned into a winter wonderland real quick, like it does around here. But I hit that pocket of timber. Eric picked some sheds in. It's all blurry, whatever. But it's not real big and it's thick. I'm trying to work over back this other direction. I saw 5 shed bulls, or 5 bulls packing, which isn't too encouraging, but lots of bulls shed out in here last year probably. So gonna go try a little different draw, see if the timber's a little bit better, a little more open. So keep plugging away. Well, made it back to the pack. Pretty smoked. It's 2 o'clock. I got an hour and a half, probably 2 hours back to the truck. And then everything I have is soaked. But my pack is soaked. My tent is damp. My bag is damp. And I'm planning on spike camping more, so I'm not going to get back to camp and relax. I'm just truck camping, so I'll put up the easy up, start the fire pit. I got a little propane fire ring. And get the truck running. High heat. Just start drying stuff out, because plan is tomorrow morning packing another spike camp. So we'll see. Pretty smoked right now, but all I need is a little food and I'm out of that. So off we go. Check this pack out though. I was hoping to add to it today, but just didn't make it happen. I was in a lot of elk sign. Just I didn't have the time or the energy really to stay up there all day, and I got a lot of work to do ahead of me. So let's go. I didn't do a closeout video yesterday. After I got out, it was a complete yard sale. Drying stuff out took me till about 7 at night, and then I halfway repacked the little stuff. Just those of you that spike camp, there's just a lot of little things, little details that go into it. So when you get in there, you're not missing nothing. You got what you need for 2 or 3 days. So I just did a 3-nighter, 3-dayer back at the truck one night. Ate some hot dogs and mac and cheese. Guy showed up. I think his name was Rick. Talked to him for quite a while. So that was kind of cool. He's lived around here a long time and had a lot of good insight. But I'm spike camping again. Going to load up the pack. Well, the packs, I just got to put the pack on. I took a little extra food this time. And got to get in there, set up camp. This is day 4. Start of day 4. And nothing yesterday. I did make a push and did some shed hunting, but the weather was so bad, I was just literally drenched. So I was surprised I got everything dried out, but hoping for good dry weather the next couple days. I'll probably, what's today, Tuesday? I'll probably come out Thursday night or Friday morning, I don't know. I'm gonna head home Saturday either way. So I got 4 days of shed hunting left, so let's hit the trail. Well, I made it to spike camp. Took me about a couple hours. Not ideal. It's really steep in here and there's hardly anything flat. I got a good enough place to put my tent up, but it's not ideal. But all I need to do is sleep, so I'll be hiking the rest of the day. All right, well, got camp set up, everything inside the tent. I ate a ramen, a couple bars, some chips, fueled up, drank a cup of coffee. So just gotta grab the gloves and the trekking poles and start hitting some of this timber. It's really steep back here. I mean, it's all steep, but this stuff goes straight up. So Eric did find a couple of sheds in here a few years ago, back down the trail a ways. So I know that some elk have shed out back here. I haven't seen a lot of elk sign yet, but I'm thinking once I get up off of this main trail, I will. So I'm not sure what time it is. It's probably 10-ish. So here we go. Well, checking in. It's about noon. Got some snowflakes dropping. Big clouds about to roll over the hill. But I'm just zigzagging this ridge here from one draw to the next. It's starting to snow now a little bit. And just slowly working my way up. But I'm seeing a ton of deer sign. So I wanted to turn this on and I feel like I'm gonna find a deer shed. It just seems like the perfect type of stuff for a buck to shed his horn in. But anyways, looking for elk sheds. I've only seen a few piles of scat, hardly any tracks, so, but maybe one ridge over, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna keep with the game plan, being very disciplined. I'll work this one up to where I think I'm good, and then I'll slide over and I'll work one down, and then slide over and work one up. So really slow. I'm back here, one bar of cell service here and there, so I just need to be super safe and careful, move slow, take good steps. But I got stick horned hard earlier, got kind of excited, but it wasn't it. So, but I'm gonna keep grinding. Well, not what I just climbed 1,000 feet for, but I kind of mentioned the last video I expected to find one. Just can't find a brownie, but here we got a mule deer horn. It actually doesn't look, hold on, it actually doesn't look that old, but gosh, stuff gets on them quick. I mean, I don't know, it's in the trees, but something chewed the heck out of it. But I'm getting a lot better sign. I'm way higher. I'm seeing a lot more elk scat. I just picked apart some timber. It wasn't a big pocket, but I felt good about it. So pick this guy up and keep moving. Pretty nice timber up here. Big old bench. About 4,000 feet elevation. No elk sheds yet. Well, another old deer shed. This one's the actual old one. Keep hoping I'll stumble across a real good one up here. A lot of deer sign, but yeah, just another chewed up one. 3 deer sheds so far and 5 elk sheds. That's my second one today, deer shed. Still looking for an elk shed though. Getting pretty late. It's 4:45 and I'm a long ways from camp, but I don't care. I'm up here to shed hunt and probably get back to camp at dark, so there's that one. Keep plugging away. Well, it's 6:45, close to 7. Just got back to camp. 2 buck sheds. That's all I got. This one was a brownie, which is cool. But something already ate the tops off. I don't know. Probably a 3-point, maybe a small 4. Not a big buck. And another forky. I expect one this old to get chewed on. Not a brownie. But not really liking what I'm seeing for elk sign. Nice country. I just don't see a lot of elk sign. So I know Eric found a couple sheds 2 years ago down canyon, but they were a couple years old. So I'm gonna push up canyon in the morning, make a day of it, and then tomorrow night make a game plan, whether it's worth staying in here or I don't know. I really gritted the heck out of some stuff today. Felt good about it.
Well, this is what I'm waking up to. Snowing, raining all night. Tent is soaked again. The brush is gonna be absolutely soaked. It's supposed to be nice today. I don't know what happened. Just snake bit over here with weather. It's gonna make it harder, but I'm gonna stay in the tent until at least it stops snowing and raining and maybe the sun peeks out, I don't know. And get the rain gear on and start pounding brush. But I was really hoping for good weather today. That's what it was calling for, so it just makes everything that much harder, especially to see antlers when there's snow on the ground. But it might just warm right up too and be 60 today, so I wouldn't be surprised if the day ends that way. All right, day 5.
Well, it's a little after 8. I've been hanging out for 2 hours. Finally got up, got the rain gear on, got out of the tent, but as you can see, it's snowing. There's snow on the ground here at camp. This is as low as I can get. I'm only gonna go higher today, so I just kind of want the snow and rain to go away so I can start hiking. I mean, my pack's dry at least. I'm dry. But as soon as I start pushing through some of this brush, my pack's gonna get soaked. So I don't know. I guess I should just deal with it. Really a bummer. I thought today was gonna be a really nice day, like from what the weather said, but I have no service. If the weather changed, I have no idea. It could be like this the rest of the week. I don't know. So kind of a morale killer, but it ain't gonna stop me from hunting all day. So I'm just gonna go hard. I don't know what else to do. So tent's pretty soaked. The bag's fairly dry. The outside's a little damp, but I slept good. Slept warm. Just need some clear skies, some light to come through. Give me some hope that it's gonna stop today, but I don't know. So I guess I should get ready and push on. Well, I pulled up out of the bottom. Brushy nightmare. Bottom half is soaked already. I feel like it's soaking through the rain gear. It's kind of getting real up here, so I feel a little bit of wind, a couple breaths of wind, which is good. Get some of this weather moving. It was supposed to be really nice today. Obviously, the weather changed. I'm banking on this blowing through and some really nice weather so I can dry out. If I can't dry out today, I mean, I can make it through the night. I got puffies to wear back at camp. But if I'm moving, I'm okay. But I don't want to get hypothermic up here, so I got to be super careful. I'd really have a hard time even getting a fire going, I think, the way this has been snowed and rained on so much over this last week. The ground is just mucky, soggy mess. So I don't know about zigzagging or what. I'm just going to pick an elevation line. I'm going to run it for a long time. And then I'll run it back. So morale's about as low as it has been this week for sure. I was not expecting this weather. It makes everything so difficult. As you can see, and all the branches are holding a gallon of water, and I'm wearing rain gear, so I'm hot and cold at the same time, but boo effing who. Let's get it going. Let's get some. Ooh. Well, it's always good to have a way to build a fire. It's kind of survival mode right now, not shed hunting mode. I just keep waiting for that weather to change and start to clear up, and just socked in right now. But I was just cold and weak, and I just needed a morale booster. Need to reset, build this fire. My feet are blocks of ice, and probably not dry out a whole lot, but just warm up, and just kind of hope for some better weather to come in. Still lots of day left, but just glad I got a fire going. I was unsure. Okay, it's 10:45, back on the trail. It's lightening up. I saw one tiny patch of blue sky float by. I built that nice fire, drank a cup of coffee. I was smart enough to bring the Jetboil today to have some hot stuff in my belly, hot lunch. Morale's way up. Dried out, I feel good. My pack's a little wet, but I didn't even try drying it because I'm gonna be walking through brush. But I'm gonna walk this elevation line a long time, and I'm just hoping there's an elk shed laying here for me, and I'll probably come back 150 feet higher and maybe just make 2 big long sweeps today. I don't know. See where the day takes me. Anyways, back on the hunt, back in the game. Yes. An old one. I don't even know what it is, but I've been trying to think of like a title for this video, and I was thinking like Endure, because I mean, I'm suffering back here spike camping, but I got an elk shed right here. I don't know what it is. It's a white one. It doesn't look completely chewed, but you have no idea the morale booster that is after listening to it rain and snow all night, hiking up out of the bottom, getting drenched, stopping before I even started shed hunting. I'm gonna turn this around and walk you up to it. Okay, we're gonna walk up on it now. Had to get the camera turned around. Just walking my elevation line, sticking with the game plan. This tells me nobody's walked this line for a little bit anyways. Just trying to be careful here. There it is. Let me set this up. I don't even know what it is. It's got good browse though. Oh, nice. It's in good shape. Looks like a 5. Heck yeah. Where's the other one? This is what I've been looking for. Like, well, it ain't a brown one, but after, I mean, this is my third day. Last 2 days I didn't find one. This is a 6 elk shed and 3 deer sheds. Oh, it's in real good shape. Definitely last year's. Hard white. I'll take it. Might be a couple years old. It's hard to tell. It's laying here in the muck, kinda. I will take it all day long. I mean, it's not the brown one, but this is the best shed I found, not chewed. And maybe do a little zigzagging right here. All right. Heck yeah. Saw those diggers sticking up, and I almost knew. And then I saw this one before I glassed it, and I was like, yep, 3 in a row. It's the shed. Awesome. Big morale booster. Man, I needed that. Yes. Working hard back here. Miserable, cold, going slow, doing it right. Built a fire. Got my morale back up. Now this really gets my morale up. Happy. Well, got a good fire going. My socks are wet. My boots have just been wet like 5-6 days straight. I haven't had enough truck time to dry them out, so at least I'm gonna warm them up. And got me a breakfast skillet going. I put some like 3 slices of cheese crumbled up in there. And name of the game, it's a marathon, not a sprint, so of course the wind's gonna change direction. But yeah, just gotta have these little, we call them retucks, morale boosters, and that way you can keep going all day long. It's a long day out here, so got the one shed. That's it so far today. 2 buckhorns yesterday. Seeing more elk sign though, and I tracked the bull a long ways, and then he went straight down. I didn't feel like giving up my elevation, so, but I'm on a good trail. I'm working it, so fingers crossed I turn one up. Probably I'm gonna keep going a couple more hours if I can, but this canyon's getting steep and narrow, so eventually I'm gonna have to climb up and head back. So just a little check-in. Okay, just had a breakfast skillet. Warmed up the feet, took the boots off, dried my socks out a little. They were wet, boots are wet. That felt good though, my feet are warm. First time all day. Fueled up, it's a little after 2. I'm gonna keep pushing. The country's getting rougher and rougher. Draws are getting narrower and narrower, but there is elk sign back here. And I doubt many people have been back here too, so, but I always say that. So anyways, keep pushing, and hopefully turn up one more. You can see I got one on here. All right. Well, it's getting pretty late in the day. Thought I'd do a quick check-in, give myself a break. I dropped down below my original track this morning, and I thought maybe I zigzagged some timber back there. I didn't feel like it. My legs are shot. Cold, wet, muscles are sore. But I'm almost back to the waypoint where I found this one this morning. And I'll look underneath it. I would looked above it this morning and do a couple lines in there, but not too far from camp, slowly making it back. Just tired. I'm feeling it today. I need to eat. I haven't eaten in 4 or 5 hours, so I've probably eaten less today than I have. So looking forward to getting back to camp, getting my puffy suit on and my dry socks, and think about a game plan for tomorrow. Probably shed hunting in here tomorrow most of the day, part of the day. I'm not happy with the elk sign. Just really not. I feel like I should be seeing more scat and bull track, but I don't know. We found them in here, so I'm gonna keep plugging away. So, minute and a half break, back at it. Well, persistence pays off, but not how you want to find them. I hike too hard to find an old chewed up thing like this, so something, I mean, they've been on it recently. They've been like, there's like white stuff all over by it, so gosh, man, just these old ones. I don't mind finding them. I should just be finding a lot more of them. Here in this little timber pocket, not far from where I found the one this morning. Probably the same age, but yeah, just chewed up bad. Well, just found another one. That's why you don't quit. It's not a brownie, but it doesn't look horribly chewed. I actually thought it was a deer shed. I just saw the top. And I thought, oh, that looks like a buck head, maybe a dead head. I didn't see the back end. I guess I should have been down low in this timber. A little pocket here. I was on the fringe. Nice. Hopefully it's in good shape. I'd like to have a couple to look at that aren't chewed in half. Or the other one's laying right here would be awesome. Doesn't look like a real big one. Oh, I'll take her. It's like a little 6. Yeah. Heck yeah. Not chewed. Missing a brow tine. Kind of different. I'll take it. I was looking at the other one I got. Seeing it. Well, these all look to be about the same age. So there's a bachelor group probably 2 years ago, I'd say. So 23 that shed out in here. I mean, none of these waypoints are far away. So means there's 3 other sides to find. Thank God this one isn't all chewed up. That's cool. Whew. All right, I gotta get back to camp before it gets dark. There is absolutely no way this just happened. I was just marching out. Honestly, I was doing a lot of self-reflecting. And had a tough year last year. And I'm not gonna get into it, but a lot of personal stuff. Lost my mom. Got a divorce. It's a lot of stuff going on. And I'm accountable for a lot of that. But I'm so at peace out here and really working hard and just thinking about stuff, you know? Just dealing with things. And I literally seen something up here and I was like, no way, I've walked this trail twice now. And it looked too skinny, but I put the binos on it anyways because I just knew it was sticks. It's a dang elk shed right here, 15 yards off the trail. So let me turn this around and walk you into it. Just crazy. Literally right there. Let's go up to it. You can see it's, I don't know, it's like 7:30. I don't know, is there a chance this thing's brown and it just dropped? I mean, is there a chance at all? That, I believe, is a brown elk shed. Let me set the tripod up and make sure. I don't know. This is Abs. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a brownie. Look at that. Just laying here. Just a little rag. Laying here right off the trail. I mean, I thought it was too skinny That's why I glassed it. I was like, that's too skinny to be a tine, but unbelievable. I wonder if it was here yesterday. But that's pretty darn cool. I can't believe that. And I believe it's a brown. Like, it has to be a brown. It has to be. Just laying right here. So, wow. I've said this on video before. My great-grandma Muzz used to say bad beginnings and good endings. And that's today. You guys saw this morning how it started out. Now I got blue sky. Got a lot of inner peace. And this is just icing on the cake right here. Absolutely crazy. Awesome. Well, I'm back at camp. It's well after 7, or about 7, I don't know. But there's a 2-day total. Picked up four elk sheds today and 2 buckhorns yesterday. So pretty encouraging to see that little brown rag on the ground. So I think I'm gonna stay in here tomorrow. I got enough food to stay another night. But then I'll just see how tomorrow goes. Because if I hike out of here Friday, I don't know how motivated I'm gonna be to hunt anymore Friday. I might just head home Friday, but we'll make a game plan. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Yeah, heck yeah, feel good about that. I'm ready to relax and eat. I will check in tomorrow. That's the end of day 5.
Well, good morning. Day 6. I'm gonna cross the creek and side hill up over there, see how that looks, just for giggles. And then come back and hit some other stuff I haven't hit. Probably head back over where I was last night, see if I can match any of those up and just see where the day takes me like I normally do. But I am I mean, there's so much country back here, but you also kind of chew it up a little bit too. So just having a cup of coffee and relaxing a little bit, letting it get good in daylight. It's hard to crawl out of the bag in the morning. Nice and warm and toasty. I slept good, slept warm. So yeah, I got tons of food, so that's good. I got 1 pair of dry socks left, so I'm either going out tonight or going out in the morning, but we'll see. I'm down to today and tomorrow, and tomorrow's kind of depending on how today goes, because I'm pretty sure if I pack out Spike Camp tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be super motivated to gear back up and hike all day. So we'll just see. We'll see how the day goes. All right. Those are bear cubs going up a tree. I was just standing here looking at some scat on the ground. And I was thinking, man, that looks like bear scat. I don't know where Mom is at, so I'm probably not going to mess around here too much longer. Kind of makes me nervous. I was working that direction, side hilling. Yeah, it looked like last year's cubs, not this year's. Always running into bears back here. Well, I'm going to respect Mother Nature and give these suckers a wide berth. I don't want Mama getting upset. It's crazy how they can climb those things. There's 2 of them at least. All right. Well, I just got done training 2 bear cubs, last year's cubs. Dropped a couple 100 feet, gave them some space, hit a good elk trail. Look what I got here.
Another old one. Hopefully it's not chewed on. I don't mind finding old ones as long as they're not chewed apart. But tines down. Almost all of them I'm finding are tines down. But this little spot I'm in, I think is probably more secluded than most areas just because how I had to get to it. So, another little rag. But yeah, another old one. Well, that's kind of cool. I was scouting this out and just felt like this would be somewhere some elk would live. So let me get this turned around. And looks like a little 4 or 5 point. Get the pickup for you. Some little dinker. Oh, what's up all these rags up here? Little 5 point. Not chewed on, really, just a tiny bit, so that's cool. Don't weigh much. A couple years old anyways, probably 2 years old. Let's find a big one. Well, I dropped a couple 100 feet from my other line. That's a little thicker down here. But just walking this real old trail, look at that. Nice elk shed laying right in it. That's my 11th elk shed, I think. And it looks like a nice 6. Just barely chewed. A couple years old, 2-year-old, I'd say. But this one's big enough. The other one might be close by. There's a bed up here. It could have fell and rolled, but it looks like it's his right side, so he's probably walking this trail out and fell off right here. So yeah, like I said, this one's at least 2 years old, but it's my best elk shed this trip. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That one's got some weight to it. It's probably a few years old. Yeah, look at that guy. Been laying here a while. Still got some color on that side. Well, look at this. Just working my line. Great big old mule deer buck. It's got a sticker. Haven't picked it up yet, but it looks like a good one. I just about stepped on it, but gosh, why can't I find these things brown? Take a look at this thing. It's really old. Look at that, all bladed out. Yeah, it's really old. Let's pull this thing out of here. Oh man, let's scoot back a little. Look at that thing. That is a badass mule deer horn. If only I could find that hard white or brown. Dang, that's a big old mountain buck there. Well, I just climbed off the hill, across the creek. Been up there since about 7 this morning. It's almost 1 now. Snowing and raining again. It was snowing real hard earlier. Kind of turned to mixed rain. So my body's kind of telling me it's had enough right now. I'm gonna get back to camp and make some food. And I got to get out of here tonight anyways. I wasn't planning on staying tonight really. And back to square one. Everything's soaked again. Pants, feet, tent's gonna be soaked. So we'll see. I'm kind of leaning towards just heading home in the morning. Relaxing, getting stuff cleaned up, put away, get ready for the weekend, spend some time with the kid. So we'll see. I did good. I think I'm at 11 elk sheds and 4 buck sheds. And I got 6 elk sheds and 4 buck sheds to pack out of here. So it's gonna be a tough hike out of here. Be heavy, but it's worth it. So I'll check back in at camp. Well, made it back to camp, 1 o'clock. Tent soaking wet, but there's a bone pile. You can see that green one and the white one are quite a bit bigger. But what about this boy here? Holy cow. That is a good one. I got this one, this little chewed up guy. Little old buck shed. Another chewed up one. Little brown buck shed that was something got on already. Pretty good little 6-point that broke off an eye guard. Then my only brown one on the trip, laying right by the trail. Then we got these two big boys. Those are pretty good elk sheds there. So, take some time and organize those. Tent soaking wet, so back to square one there. But if this is it, it's been a good trip. I'm gonna eat some food and relax a little bit, drink some water. No big rush. Take me a while to get out of here, so yeah. All right, well, it's almost 2:30. Ate some food, burning garbage. Got the pack loaded up, ready to go. So it's pretty heavy, but it looks like it's gonna ride good. Got the Gorilla tape. Taped them together, strapped them on. Didn't need the extenders. So yeah, looking pretty good. More browns would have been good, but I'm grateful for what the mountain gives me. And just finishing burning this garbage. I didn't want to pack it out, so put that out, throw some water on it, and start the forced march. So wrapping up the trip. It's been a good one. I stayed healthy, super strong. Been working out hard, and I could tell in the mountains that it was paying off. So hopefully I lost a couple pounds. I don't know. I feel like I worked hard. So we'll see what tonight brings. Back to the truck, reorganize, and probably just get up and head home tomorrow, and then have the weekend to get back to reality, spend some time with family, friends, and get back at it. So Eric, missed you this trip, but I hope I did you proud. I worked really hard, and it's not the same without you, but I can still find sheds without you, it looks like. So I hope your knee gets better, buddy, and lots and lots of trips ahead of us. So I'll probably do a check-in on the way out and tell you how bad I'm sucking.